Okay, so now we're in the car here. We're going to do a quick spin and show this demonstration of what the user experience like. As you can see, we got the Nissan Leaf 2012 that has been selected. That's at the top of the screen there. So if I needed to change my vehicle, I could simply go down to the car icon in the bottom right. I tap on that, I hit the downward arrow, and then it allows me to select another vehicle if I'm driving a different vehicle that day. But I've got the Nissan Leaf. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to tap on that pin. And when I tap on that pin, it brings up some details about the location and different types of chargers. In this case, I'm going to charge at the charger named Scenic Cottage. So I hit start charge, and then the magic begins. So now that LED display on the front cover of that power station is displaying the same number. So that way I know I'm arriving to the charger that was assigned to me.
Hmm.
And that's really an important development because that doesn't exist today. And people have a hard time finding chargers because there's nothing there to say, hey, I'm your charger. So now I'm going to simply start pulling forward, which I've started to do. And when I'm about 5 meters from the actual power pad, it automatically goes into parking alignment. And we've gamified it to make it easy to help people assist them with parking alignment. So you'll see that my car is pulling up here with me.
Mm-hmm.
Parking accuracy is 100%. That's really where I want to be at least. I turn the vehicle off, I hit start charging, and there's always this reminder that you need to turn your vehicle off in order to charge. That's the case today. In the future, vehicles will be able to drive and charge wirelessly, and that's going to be a whole new thing. So here we're starting to charge, and a couple of really key aspects about that makes us better in terms of EV charging and the general experience is that the majority of plug-in chargers do not provide the state of charge to you remotely.
Hmm.
So you have to physically come back to the charger, and that is a problem for a lot of reasons. If you live in a 15 story building, you don't want to take the elevator down to go check on your vehicle. Uh, One other thing to note is that we are always calculating time. We do have the power being delivered to the car. In this case, it's 6 kilowatts or so. We show the efficiency. A lot of people worry about wireless charging and efficiency. And so we take the next step of showing them the efficiency, which is actually being measured from outlet to battery. And we want them to know that because then they know they're getting a highly efficient charge. And in most cases, it's going to be as good as plug-in charging and even better in
Hmm.
terms of total efficiency. The percentage gain, you can see we've got about 0.7% already added to the battery. And when I tap on this card, now it shows how much time I have remaining for a charge. So if I was traveling on a journey, it would tell me, hey, you need to go ahead and get back in your car and continue your journey. But since in this case I'm charging at home, it's going to be to a full battery. And it shows me something else that's really important in this detail, my running total in terms of the cost.
Hmm.
So we have that because I'm here at home, so I'm seeing how much it's costing me for me to charge here at my home with the energy. But if I was charging while I was on a journey and I was paying as I go, it would show me that information as well. And you can set limitations there. You can say, hey, I want to stop at $5, and it'll stop at $5. So I'm going to stop charging here, and we're going to see what the receipt looks like. So we've got the cost, we've got the miles gained, we've got the power consumed, we've got the CO2 emissions saved. One thing that's really important for people, especially early adopters as they're buying electric vehicles, is what is their impact? They know that electric vehicles are better for the environment. They know that renewables are better for the environment, but often we don't know exactly how we are actually impacting any of that. So we just give that information very clearly here so they can see that in this case, you saved a couple of grams of CO2, but if you've been
Wow.
charging the whole day, you're going to save quite a bit more. So that's the end of our demonstration here. I'm going to go ahead and get back to the other location.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing, Jeremy.